Well, guys, we do know that in a month's time, Frozen 2 will be on the big screen. And this is a sequel that a lot of people have felt was going to happen after the box office success, over $1 billion club success of the original Frozen. Everybody felt this was going to happen. And the synopsis for the sequel is that Elsa is going to learn more about her powers and mostly the origin of her powers. But it's also hinted at in the trailers that by doing so, her powers are also going to evolve. But the question is, how much will they evolve? And that is a good question. We do, like I say, get hints in the trailer that her powers will evolve. We do see a scene that's obviously going to be part of a song where she's engulfed in lights. We don't know if she becomes one with the lights and journeys with them, or that's just for show, or, just for the song in that scene. We don't know. But what really makes me curious and speculate that her powers will evolve into being something more than what they were in the original is the water nuke, the water spirit that's in the form of a horse. It makes you question and wonder, will Elsa, as her powers evolve, gain that ability? Not just to control, ice and snow and all that, and possibly water, but will Elsa's powers evolve to where she herself can take on the transparent appearance of someone made of water? In other words, will she be able to pull what's known as being a liquid woman? Or, to paraphrase a Marvel character's name in the Spider-Man and Marvel universe, a Hydro woman. Will she have that ability to transform her body into basically nothing but water, and thus be allowed to blend with the water, become one with it, so she can help her friends or help those in need? Will it give her the ability to freeze herself into a statue and, melt down? Who knows? Or freeze herself into an ice statue as a diversion? We don't know. Will it give her the abilities to turn herself into a body of snow where she can be like Olaf, she can become a snow woman and then maybe become one with the snow? We don't know that. We don't know. I mean, this is all speculations based off what we're getting in the movie. Now, like I said, this is all just speculation based off what we could possibly get in the movie. And basically it's speculation, based off what we see in the trailer. Will Elsa gain the abilities to become a water spirit herself, or at least transform her body into that of water and be able to blend with the water? Will allow her to, like I said, turn herself into an ice statue, maybe to create a diversion for whatever enemies they face? Or will she be able to turn herself into a body of snow and be able to blend with the snow? I mean, these are all questions and speculations and theories, speculating theories one has to wonder about and ask when it comes to this movie. Because, again, it's about Elsa discovering the origin of her powers and learning more about her powers, but also at the same time, it's obvious that Elsa's powers are going to evolve. Like, she's going to be able to do more. And again, this is just speculating theory, and of course I'm doing this video on the fly, unscripted and uncut during my lunch. But like I said, it's just speculation theory that this could happen, because I could be wrong. I could be wrong in what Elsa is able to do in this movie, or what, new abilities she'll be able to gain. I could be wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong. I could be definitely wrong that, Elsa does, gets these abilities or not. For all we know, she's just going to learn how to, maybe make her current abilities more powerful than they already are. Or maybe she'll learn about abilities, again, that's an extension of her ability she already has. Again, what I'm saying about her possibly being able to transform her body into a body of liquid, you know, similar to the water nuke, the water spirit that comes in the form of a force. You know, to be able to turn herself into a body of ice and then maybe camouflage herself as a statue, as a diversion or whatever. And the same with her being able to turn into snow and all that. Again, it's just speculation. It's just speculating theory as to possibly what abilities and powers she's going to be able to take on in the movie. Because again, she may not take on any of these, and she just may end up learning more about her powers, learning how they came to be or how she was granted these powers. As well as she'll probably learn about abilities that are connected to her current powers that would allow her to become more powerful, allow her to make those current abilities more powerful than they already are. But again, it's mere speculation. For all we know, Anna could be the one that gains abilities, gains some powers. We don't know that. But, you know, it's all up in the air. It's all, like I said, it's all mere, you know, speculation. Because the fact that you're bringing in a water spirit, an elemental spirit made of water, in a horse, the water nuke. You know, you're bringing in these lights and everything. It makes you wonder. It makes you think and theorize. It makes you think, speculate, and theorize what possibly could be. I mean, I'm not saying that I want to see Elsa gain the abilities of a liquid woman because I'm a fan of, you know, female characters, animated female characters melting into puddles or anything, or being able to melt down into a puddle of water or whatever, and, you know, be able to, you know, merge themselves with whatever element of water is near them or whatever. I'm not saying that because I'm a fan of that. No, I'm just saying it out of speculation and theory as to what she'll be able to accomplish or what she'll be able to do. And again, like I said, I could be wrong. I could be 100% and dead wrong about what she'll be able to do with her powers after this movie. I could be. I could be off by a long, long shot. And that's a fact. I could be off by a long, long shot. But again, that's the fun about theorizing and speculating. That possibly, you know, because possibly you could or could not be right, or you could be close to being right, or you could be way off about being right. That's the fun about it, especially when it comes to things like Frozen, especially its sequel. I mean, hold on. I mean, heck, when people talk about My Little Pony Friendship is Magic before it ended, a lot of people speculated, okay, what is the ending going to be like? You know, what are we going to get? What are we going to do here? What about this ship? What about that ship? And the reason they did that is because they wanted to see whether or not they could be close, exactly right, or way off, or whatever, when it came to the speculating theory. And the same here with Frozen, and Elsa, and in the story revolving around her learning about her abilities, the origins, and all that. You know, it's just mere speculation as to possibly what could be, what could come out of it. And to me, this is just mere speculation. It's just a mere theory on my part of what she'll be able to do, of what abilities she'll be able to gain or not gain. Because again, I could be way off, and I probably will be. But again, we don't know until the movie comes out. We don't know. We won't know until the movie comes out whether or not it happens. Whether anything I'm speculating and theorizing on could happen. We don't know that. We don't know whatsoever. For all we know, like I said, it just could be a quest story, a journey story. Where, like I said, herself and her sister and Christopherson and Swave, I think that's the ranger's name, and Olaf go on this journey to learn more about her abilities. You know, it makes you wonder. It makes you think. Because it seems to me that that's basically through this trailer what they could be hinting at. Like I said, you're bringing in this elemental spirit of water in the form of a horse that she rides on. She rides on it. So who's to say she won't be able to gain that ability in the movie to where she could do the same, turn herself into a body of water, maybe even merge with the horse and become one with it to help her friends. We don't know. Again, it's mere speculation. It's mere theorizing. But again, that's all I'm doing here. That's all I'm doing here, uncut, unscripted, and on the fly. Just theorizing and thinking potentially what could be. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But what do you guys think? What do you think of my speculation on the abilities that Elsa could gain in this story with her trying to find out more about her powers and her abilities? What are your thoughts? What do you think could happen? Do you think she'll gain these abilities? Do you think, she'll just learn that she's just going to learn about her or about the origin of her powers and how she got them, and then learn about abilities within her current powers that help those powers become even more than what they are? What do you guys think? Do you think Anna could be the one that gets powers? Who knows? But what do you think? Do you think I could be onto something, or do you think I'm way off? What do you think? What possibility out of those three scenarios, from her being able to become water herself, become ice herself, and thus maybe turn herself into a statue to create a diversion for enemies, or become snow, a body of snow, and then be able to blend with the snow? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say on this. Let me know down below. Which one of those do you think could happen? Or do you think none will? What do you think? Do you think it'll be mostly about her learning about the origin of her powers and how she got them, and possibly the abilities within those powers that she didn't know were there? What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Comment if you like. And I will talk to you all later. I'm going to try to get me some lunch before I have to clock back in.